What is up, toy fans? Kyle here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the next edition of the Mega Construx Power Rangers in order to form the Super Megazord, which is the only reason I'm buying these. And what that is essentially a combination of the Mighty Morphin Megazord, the standalone individual Saber-Tooth Tiger Zord, and of course this right here, the standalone T-Rex Tyrannosaurus buildable Zord. Obviously, this packaging has seen much better days, but we're going to go ahead and look at it anyway. Right there in the front, we can see the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and we do have the regular Red Ranger, not the armored Red Ranger, just the standard boring one. On the side, very damaged, I guess. And on the back, of course, more images of the Red Ranger, and of course it shows some of the other sets, such as the Command Center, the standalone Triceratops, the Saber-Tooth Tiger Zord, and the overall Megazord set. That basically does it for the packaging, so let's go ahead and let's build this thing. And here we've got the T-Rex Zord all completed, but before we take a look at the T-Rex Zord, we're going to look at the included figure. Now, this figure is supposed to come with a molded red sword, but I can't seem to find the sword anywhere. But luckily, the sculpt of the sword is identical to the one that came with the Armored Red Ranger from the Megazord. So what we're going to do, sorry Armored Red Ranger, we're just going to yank the sword out and prove for a bit that he can in fact hold a sword. Much like he should. This is the Power Sword. It's got a nice scale, and it looks good being held. Comparing the two Red Ranger figures, the standard Red Ranger that came with the T-Rex Zord on the left, and the Armored Red Ranger that came with the Megazord on the right. Not a lot of whole differences. It is in fact an identical helmet. The main difference is the paint sculpt on the torso. From behind, they both appear to be completely identical. For articulation, again, it is the same. Head's on a ball joint, arms on a universal joint, leg is on a ball joint, can move forward and back, and his foot can swivel. Looking at the T-Rex Zord is the simplest Zord of the three that combine the Super Megazord. He does have a nice sculpt. I love the head sculpt. I love the horns. They're sort of the hidden bits of the Megazord head that form if you actually have the deluxe toy, or in the show. His head can move left and right. His arms can move forward, back, and bend. And his feet can also move. They actually have 2 points of articulation. Overall, articulation-wise, this is the best of the two Zords. And I do dig it quite a lot. And his tail, also, which you're supposed to turn, can waggle a little bit, and his feet can move forward and back. Lovely articulation. Now, if you want, you can also store the Red Ranger back here. Just sit him down, close his little cockpit, and now he has an adorable little window to sit out of. And if you wanted to, you can sit him with the yellow and Armored Red Ranger in the Megazord. That does it for this look at the T-Rex Zord. It is essentially probably 90% the same build of the Saber-Tooth Tiger Zord, except now it stands on 2 feet and has a cute little articulated head and little arms. I think it's fine. If you like the Saber-Tooth Tiger Zord, you're definitely going to like this one. But now that we have all the Zords required to build the Super Megazord, I believe that is going to be the thing that you see next on this channel. So, stay tuned, and that's definitely going to happen. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.